What's up, everyone? Welcome to Giant Sports Talk Live. Here, breaking news. Jeff Passan just reported, about maybe half hour ago? Somewhere around there. Los Angeles Dodgers sign Kyle Tucker 4 years, $240 million. Got a couple of opt-outs in there. I think second and third years. Come on, man. Come on. San Francisco Giants fans, what are we going to do here, man? We're hunting around the margins, man. Seeing what the young kids are going to do. And what did the Dodgers do? They'll go out there and they spend money on a closer after they already spent money on a closer last year. And now they go out there and they get Kyle Tucker. 4 years, $240 million, man. How about that? Didn't even crack 300. But you know what? He's going to get a ring. He's going to get a freaking ring. My God. All you could do is laugh. Yeah, current theater. Come on, man. What's going on here? Bob Bowie, haven't seen you in here before. Welcome. Let me guess, you're a Dodger fan, right? You're a Dodger fan? That's okay. Dodger fans are welcome here. You have reasons to be happy. I see you, Johnny boy. 3-peat incoming. That's a fact. Mike Val donates $5. Lockout. Ooh, we'll talk about that. JB, he already donated. Our buddy from Australia, dedicated Giants fan from Australia, donates $5. Has been calling it for months. 4 draft picks given up by LA Dodgers for Diaz and Tucker. They're aware they've got their own World Series window for the next 3 years. You are not, JB, my friend, you're not wrong. Darren, haven't seen you in a while. Welcome to the breaking news broadcast. Giants are playing for a participation ribbon next year. Been here for a few times, but I come in peace. It's all good, man. Hey, there's nothing. Dude, I'm going to tell you something right now. If the Giants did this, look, right? I'd be ecstatic. Right? Come on. It's okay. If that's the team that you root for, I'm all for it, man. Everybody has their team. It just sucks that it has to be the Dodgers, who are supposed to be the Giants' rival. It's still a rivalry, but my God, man, the chasm between the Dodgers and the Giants is huge. Yeah, Armand, I'll throw out the link to you, buddy. There you go. Anyone else want to pop in? Pop on in. I got no problem, man. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Hey, we got Giants fans are going to be in here. Vince, do what you got to do. And look, guys, I don't know if you guys saw it. I was on with Marty Lurie earlier today, had a very nice conversation talking baseball. And by the way, if you guys haven't seen it yet, go and check out Marty Lurie's live stream that just broadcasted literally an hour ago, somewhere around there. And he was talking about Randy Wynn said yesterday. There was a little a shindig over there in San Jose yesterday, and Randy Wynn was explaining to the audience the way forward for the Giants. Unfortunately, you may not be happy about it, but it's kind of going to be what the reality is. But again, Dodger fans, you're welcome. Come on here. You guys want to gloat. You have every right to. You have every right to. No way, was it? Come on, man. Seriously? Chasm was the Wordle? Get out of here, man. Seriously? Was Chasm the Wordle? Was that the Wordle word? Wordle word? My God. Joshua, at this point, our rivalry should be with the Rockies. Hey, Mike, I see you in there. Hold on. I'm going to bring in Armand here a minute. Armand is joining us. Here's our buddy from New Jersey, who is a huge Mets fan. He was having some visions of grandeur earlier, saying, hey, maybe the Mets will get Kyle Tucker. Nope. Now, hey, welcome to the world that we live in, which is not being a Dodger fan. What's up?
This kind of stings for me, but I think we all like Kyle Tucker. He's not a $60 million player, but this is folks. This is how you play the game with short-term deals. You have to give them high AAV to sign for short term.
Yeah.
I know the Mets are at 4 for 50. I don't know what the final offer was, if they were even
close.
If they went to 55 or 52 or Now, there's a little bit of me I'm going to say this. Eric, you and me have had this discussion on the show all year about the potential lockout, and I have said there's not going to be an entire 2027 season. I know at the time you disagreed with me. This deal right here.
You know what?
Deal,
this deal. You're right. You're right.
And I'm going to say something. I'm mad at MLB. I'm not mad at the Dodgers because they were playing by the rules. The owners agreed to the CBA. They allow the unlimited deferrals, right? It's just they choose not to use the deferrals. You've seen a lot of teams use deferrals, just a certain amount, unlike the Dodgers, use it to the maximum potential because you can. But you know why I blame MLB? See what the Dodgers are doing? This is what the other owners were afraid of when Steve Cohen was coming into the league. The added luxury tax level is known as the Cohen tax. When Steve Cohen was in a private bidding with the when it was just him trying to buy the Mets from the Wilpons, the other owners got scared. They stopped it. Then he had to go into like a bidding war with the A-Rod group, who now own the Timberwolves, because the MLB owners were scared of Big Bad Cohen. Then he won that. Then they made him promise in year 1 that he became owner, he couldn't spend like a drunken sailor. Hence why the only deal he ever made his first year was trading for Francisco Lindor. So MLB, you worried about my owner, who's $20 billion all by himself net worth-wise, and you have a group that owns not just the Dodgers, but a multitude of sports teams in other leagues. And this is what they're doing. They're doing what you were worried about my owner doing. This blew up in your face.
It did. This is crazy. Tim, he goes, I need some copium. This sucks. Tell me about it, dude. Yes. Tell me about it. I'm a freaking Giants fan who has a Giants channel that wants to talk Giants baseball, and this is what I got to freaking deal with, man. This is what I got to freaking deal with, dude. That sucks.
And this is why, Eric, I suggested that we have an episode where we discuss what changes we would make to MLB.
Right. Yes, exactly. We need a Tommy Margaret. We need more than a. We need a couple of pictures.
We need sangria. We need Jack Daniels. We need whiskey. And I don't drink. I'm sober, so I gotta do. I'm a Jet fan and a Met fan, and I don't drink, and I gotta deal with pain and stuff.
I'm a beer guy. I'm not a margarita guy, but no, I hear what you're saying, Aaron. And here we go. Here's the details. Kyle Tucker, 4-year, 240. Opt-outs after the second and third season. Why would he opt out? Why would he opt out? Dude, this is he's set for life with this contract. This is incredible, man. Ah, man.
I want to know if the Blue Jays are ever going to move up their offer in AAV from 10 years.
I don't want to beat this team up. Yeah, right. Sean the Burrito Man, hey, what's up? It was great to see you over on Marty's channel. Said I need 60 beers. Yeah.
The Dodgers.
Matthew Samuel, Dodger fan, of course. Flags fly forever. Go Dodgers. Hey, dude. I mean, there's the what can I say? What can I say, man? Hey, what's up, Jay? It's kind of over before it started. I mean, you can't even compare these teams. Not even in the same universe. That's a fact. Jay, that's a damn fact, dude. Why can't we talk about something like this for the damn Giants? Armand, I know you're a Mets fan.
No. Hey,
God, man.
Eric, I agree with you. As much as I'm a Met fan and I love that my owner has a willingness to spend, I will. If my personal dream for Major League Baseball is to have 30 owners that are like Steve Cohen or the Dodgers ownership group. wanting to win and are willing to put the money onto the field and not in their pockets.
Huh. I mean, come on. Come on. I mean, you give it to the Dodgers. They're going to go out there and they're going to put to. It wasn't enough for what they had. You know what? Well, we're going to add. You got a closer in Edwin Diaz, and now you got your freaking outfielder in Kyle Tucker.
And think about how we all thought it would take to trading Teoscar Hernandez to sign Kyle Tucker.
Hey, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if they signed Bo Bichette for second base. I would not be surprised. Why not?
Me neither.
Why not?
Unless the other owners get together without the Dodger group and tell somebody to overpay Bo Bichette. If you don't listen, there's collusion in every sport with these owners, but I would not be surprised if the other owners outside of the Dodgers get together and try to convince the Phillies, the Blue Jays. The Mets have too many infielders. There's no room for Bo on us.
No.
Just like the Phillies or the Blue Jays to sign Bo to a ridiculous deal.
Oh, man, dude. And look, for all intents and purposes, I'm going to go to the Giants here. Jay, you were in the stream with me and Marty. What's his name? Why can't I think of his freaking name? Oh, what's his first name? Win. I can't remember his first name. He was talking to a group yesterday. They had a little awards banquet in San Jose. And it sounds like the Giants are running with these young guys. They want to see what they have, right? All right. Okay, let's see what they have. While the Dodgers are going to go out, while the Giants are going to see what they have, the Dodgers are going to go out there and freaking win a World Series. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen.
I do have some, I have an update from John Heyman.
Let's hear it.
Per John Heyman, both the Mets and Yankees have checked in. God, I hate that. Don't you, Eric, checked in?
Can't stand that shit.
With the Brewers on trading for Freddie Peralta. Heyman says Peralta had approached Milwaukee regarding an extension, but the Brewers preferred to avoid huge deals for pitchers. That's the entire league. They all don't want to give out 6-7 year deals at, let's say, 30, 35 million, because
they don't want to do it.
Because the epidemic that they have these guys throwing high velocity and spin rates.
Right. Supposedly the Giants are in that mix too with Freddie Peralta. I think they're in there as well. But
you see, my issue is, who does Freddie Peralta play for?
Yeah, the Brewers.
The Milwaukee Brewers. A team that really doesn't spend money.
They don't spend money.
You know the last time they spent money?
Oh, God. What was it? Was it...
David Stearns traded for Christian Yelich and got him that massive deal.
Yeah.
And that same year, that same offseason, they signed Lorenzo Cain to 5 years, $80 million.
I forgot about Lorenzo Cain. That's right.
Those are the two big moves that David Stearns got approval from that Brewers ownership group. I'm talking about that's the last time they did anything, and that was David Stearns' two big moves with the Brewers. Obviously, the last signing was the extension to Jackson Chourio, which was 2 years ago, before the 2024 season when he was in.
Right.
You know, this is my ideal for the Mets situation right now. Go trade for Freddie Peralta and sign either Framber Valdez or Zach Gallen. Go in on the pitching.
This is all I wanted the Giants to do. Seriously. This is the perfect opportunity to go out there. Just go get he's a lefty, right?
No,
who are you going to face in the Dodgers lineup?
He's a righty. Freddie's a righty.
No, not Freddie. Framber.
Oh, Framber's the lefty.
Framber. You're going to face Ohtani. You're going to face Freeman. You're going to face Kyle Tucker. Go get Framber. Who gives a shit, man? Come on.
Think about it.
Okay. Spend a little freaking money for damn sakes. And then you got all those other guys for your depth. Come on, man. Look, I'm not going to say
RJM, right now you can't say Valdez is a cancer. I understand what you're saying.
It's because of one incident.
Well, tonight's not the night to pick and choose who you want to sign after
Ain't
the
that the
Dodgers.
damn truth?
After the Dodgers
God.
just took Kyle Tucker. Like, tonight's not the night to say I don't want Framber. Just we need. This is the problem with baseball is they don't have a lot of teams that are willing to spend.
My God, man. This is brutal. And look, and this isn't just brutal for the San Francisco Giants. This is brutal for the entire damn. This stretches all the way over to where you live in freaking New Jersey.
Oh, and by the way, I know a lot of Yankee fans are like, look at what the fucking Dodgers are doing.
Dude, like this is insane, man. Seriously, and you talk about it, right? And you think 2027 was going to be contentious as far as the CBA? Holy shit, dude.
There's not gonna, guys. We might not have a lot of shows on Giant Sports Talk Live in 2027.
Bro, dude, that's the freaking truth, man.
We might just have shows in the wintertime. For
right?
Just for the month of December, because December 1st, 2026, 12:01 a.m. The CBA ends.
Hold on one second. I'm texting. Oh, I totally...
Right, Morcano, Winter Sports Talk Live. We might have to talk football playoffs.
And I hate football. I hate talking football.
I
Dude, I'm gonna turn this into wrestling. I'm gonna go talk fucking wrestling.
Wrestling Talk Live.
Or freaking trains or airplanes or something.
Hockey. Let's talk hockey.
It's been forever since I talked about any damn hockey. My God, man, what are we doing here? Seriously, what are we doing here? My God, dude. Please cover the Dodgers. We need you. Benji, he's trying to recruit me over to the dark side, man.
Benji, we're going to cover all baseball when I'm on here, but we just can't cover the Dodgers. And when oh, you know what? I got the perfect name for the show in 2027.
What you got?
Locked Out Talk Live.
Yeah, Locked Out Sports Talk Live. 100%. There you go. There you go, man. God. My God, man. This stinks.
Now I don't listen to WFAN a lot. I might have to tune in tomorrow morning just to see. Oh,
just to watch along. This stinks, dude. You know what? You know why it hurts so bad, especially for Giants fans, because we've been relegated, right? Because they're in our division, right?
Yeah.
Like for you guys, who's your big rival? It's the Yankees, right? I mean, they're not even in the same division. Well, who's your divisional rival? Atlanta.
It's the Braves and the Phillies, but right now I would say it's the Phillies because they also have an owner. They have an owner that spends.
Yeah.
But I think now Bo, the other owners might tell him, pony up the money for Bo.
Maybe. Fuji, what's up, Fuji? $2. Backup plan. Talk about KB or Nippon. Yeah, I know, man. Holy crap, dude.
I hate to say this because it kind of sucked for us back in 2020.
Freaking soccer.
No. Can we get COVID to lock us down again so we have a lockout and no sports?
Oh my God, man! What is going on here, dude? This is absolutely insane. But again, credit to the Dodgers organization, right? Yeah, go ahead, money. All right, here, I'm going to bring in Mike. Mike's been sitting up there. Let's bring in Mike. Hey, anyone wants to join? The link is in the chat there, guys. Let's bring in Mike. Mike, what's up, dude?
Oh boy. Can we talk about a lockout? Can we talk about a lockout in all reality? Because this league, I mean, you got the NBA, you got guys making $50 million on non-playoff teams. This league has teams spending $50 million. We've got first world problems here on the Giants and the Mets, and we really don't even have a right to say what's going on here because what's going down is they're giving away the game to a team or two for a season, and it's just getting ridiculous, man. And like, I don't know, man. I just think with the curse of the Quran theater and all, I don't care about that as much. I just think we really need a lockout tonight. And Chris Paul, they protested him getting on the Clippers. Could we pull that off? Could we do something right for
No, no,
our
that
nation?
was Chris Paul to the Lakers, Mike, not the
To
Clippers.
the Lakers, to the Lakers. Thank you.
That was to the Lakers. I remember that. Oh, remember when the MLB stepped in and stopped A-Rod to Boston?
Yeah.
A-Rod to Boston.
Yeah,
do.
they stopped A-Rod to Boston. That's why he went to New York. Yeah, I remember that. Remember, dude, that was a great series. Did you watch that Boston Red Sox series on Netflix? That was pretty damn good.
I did not.
Oh, dude.
Guys, but I'm thinking like you got to put it on the players. They don't have a what's that called, a salary cap, and that's
Yeah.
on them. If they're not going to honor the game by playing it straight up, like like we're seeing it now, we've got to do something about it because
Mike,
they
Hey,
they've lost
hey,
faith.
Mike.
I got extra
Look what
question,
Crash is
Mike.
saying. Look what Crash is saying. Giants sign no
Go
one,
ahead.
and then they blame the Dodgers. Yeah, they're right. You can't blame the Dodgers. You got to blame our own organization. Look, and I'm not saying that every club could go out there and spin like the Dodgers, but you can go out there and spend some damn money, man. Right? It's okay. You're in
Yeah.
freaking professional sports. You're making a shit ton of money. There's some clubs that can't spin, and it's all dependent on where they are on their payroll, right? I get it, but my God, come on, man.
I get you, Eric. Armand, what did you have to ask?
Does a salary cap guarantee an owner from spending?
No.
It does not.
It doesn't.
No,
That's why I
no,
use
but there's a floor and there's a
You need
there's
a
a floor and there's a limit, right? There's going to have to be a floor and a limit. 100 million, 250 million, 300 million, whatever it is.
It's not just having a floor and a ceiling. Look at all the penalties up at the ceiling, like what the Mets have to deal with, what the Dodgers have to deal with, right? The Phillies, even the Yankees. You have to have the same penalties if you're not at the floor. Like you have the same,
Exactly.
because the other owners will just not spend. And here's the thing, I think you have to take some of the revenue that these teams make from ticket sales, from merchandise sales, from concessions, from TV, from their media rights deal. You have to take some of that and force the owners to use a certain percentage to spend on player payroll on the major league roster. Because if you just say they got to spend on payroll, they will say that they're spending it on minor league players and all this bunch of crap. Like, you have to say, no, the 26-man major league roster.
And check out Alex Pavlovich, covers the Giants for NBC Sports Bay Area. Does anyone have any ideas for a podcast topics during the lockout? Well, there you go. See, even he's figuring it out, right?
Yeah.
He knows it. Hey, I see Justin, our buddy from Massachusetts. Let me bring him in. Justin, what's up, dude? So look at that. Kyle Tucker to the Dodgers, 4 years, $240 million. That's $60 million a year. He has an opt-out in the second and third year. What do you make of this one, man? Oh, you're muted. You're muted, dude.
I feel bad for you Giants fans.
You think?
I feel so bad. Hey, Armand, at least my Red Sox did something yesterday. At least we took away Rangers from your division.
It's a solid start to pivot. Right? I know that's the guy he wanted. But I think after tonight, Eric's like, I don't care. Give me Framber and Gallen. I don't care.
Come on, man. It was $26 million a year. Come on.
So I also did Eric, I do a lot of research and everything. And you know how I brought up the Jeff Passan article when he said if you look at players with 2 years of control, even with the lockout, the loss of games, they still lose their contract. So like Joe Ryan, if you trade for Joe Ryan or Pablo Lopez, if you have the entire season locked out, you're only getting 1 year of starts. And players don't get paid their base salary. So I took Ranger Suarez's deal.
Yeah.
I knocked it down. I took out
what it would be for that year, the $26 million out of it.
So essentially, Boston signed Ranger Suarez for 4 years, $104 million.
Right.
Hey, you know what? I'll take it. We finally signed a free agent. I'll take it.
Yeah. I mean, this is
No,
just
but how are you
exactly.
going to compete with the Dodgers and the likes of the Mets and the likes of the Blue Jays with the Red Sox team you have?
That's the thing. We're not. We're not.
And that's and
It is
Ben
Space Jam, right? It's like watching
Ben
Space Jam.
The monster.
says Chapman contracts look small. That's what happens, man. Every
But-
single year, maybe separation of maybe 2 years. The deal that happened 2 years ago is chump change compared. I'm putting
I'm
it
gonna-
in relatives. But
I will. Oh, go
come
ahead, Eric, I'm
on,
sorry.
man. Vita, if Bichette goes to the Dodgers next, I'll forfeit the season. I get it, dude.
I'm gonna say this, and Mike, I said this before the offseason had started. I knew Bregman wasn't gonna return. If he did return, then we would have competed with the Yankees. But now we got Wilson Contreras at first. We got Sonny.
Justin, your team. Because I live in New Jersey, so I follow Yankees and Mets. I'm a Met fan. I can tell you right now, this is just an out. Your roster is better than the Yankees. I am telling you this for a fact.
Oh, I know it is.
Hal has them on a budget. It is Bellinger or bust now, and now that might blow up in their face because now the Mets might go after Cody Bellinger.
And here's the thing. Bo Bichette's still out there, and yet I'm hearing rumors that he's down to either the Phillies or the Red Sox.
Yeah, the Yankees would have to
Right,
trade Jazz
Yankees,
Chisholm.
Dodgers.
He could go to the Dodgers.
Colorado
Real
would
quick,
be a real stick it in the tooth at him, I think. If
vintage
Bichette
oddball
signed
call.
with
He said,
Colorado Rockies, just said, forget everybody. I'm going to play where my dad played.
"You're right. Baseball's a clown show. Dodgers should travel city to city like the Globetrotters."
Hey,
Globetrotters, man.
That's what they are. They're the Globetrotters of baseball, man.
I'm not sure if you guys covered this, but what are you guys' thoughts on
The Savannah
Nolan
Bananas.
What are you guys' thoughts on the Arenado trade to Arizona?
Yeah, that's good for Arizona, man.
Yes.
Because
I feel
look,
like
St.
St.
Louis.
They're
They're burning.
like
St. Louis is
not
burning
gonna
it down.
compete.
Period. It's a straight
Yes.
up taking it
They're
down
go-
to the studs.
They're going to
taking it down to
full-fledged
the
rebuild.
studs. Yeah, full on rebuild, full on. So we'll see how that pans out.
You
We'll
know
see
what?
in about
Eric's not going to like what I'm about to say. Eric and Mike are not going to like what I'm about to say.
I already know what you're gonna fucking say. I know what you're gonna say.
No idea.
The Mets might pivot to Brendan Donovan and put him in left field.
Oh no shit.
Okay, well, I like Brendan Donovan. He's an outfielder too, right?
He could
But-
play. He could play a lot of
right.
positions.
See, and what happens is when these free agents continually to sign, it makes those trade values start going through the roof because there's less available players out there.
Hey Eric,
You're worth what you're worth. You're worth what you're worth.
Yeah,
Like
no,
as
I'm
far as
talking about
baseball
trades.
goes,
I'm talking about trades
Oh,
because
trades.
teams are in control of
The
who
trades,
they
unless-
want for a
unless the
specific
player has a no trade clause.
unless they
Hey
have a no
Eric,
trade.
you want the Giants to do something, right?
True.
Well, apparently, I'm hearing that Nico Horner might be a Giant soon.
No, he ain't. He's staying in. Why?
well, he played
why
at
would-
Stanford.
there would be no point of the Cubs trading Horner when they're better with him on
Well,
the team. You just signed.
I
Bregman,
have the actual answer to that, Eric.
right. You signed Bregman. You signed Amai. You traded for Cabrera. You're going for it. Why would you give up a player when you're going?
Well,
for
they
it?
didn't get Amai. Amai went to Houston.
Why did I think he?
Yeah,
went
he
to the
did.
Cubs?
Yeah.
He
I thought he went to
Houston.
the Cubs
right.
too.
No, you're thinking.
but it was Houston.
Imanaga
It
I'm
was
thinking
Houston.
in
qualified
Monaco.
offer.
I'm thinking in Monaco. Yeah. My
No,
bad.
because they traded for Edward Cabrera.
That's
But
what it was.
Eric, I have the answer to that question, and it's not the best answer. Now, I agree with you. They should keep Nico and trade him at the deadline, whether they're buyers or sellers, because a team might take him back. Maybe you trade him early in June or July at the All-Star break, or right before the All-Star break, because the team that you trade him to, you get something back, might look at to trade him at the deadline. He gets traded twice.
Yeah.
But the
Ooh.
reason why is where they are at the CBT, that Tom Ricketts might want to get below their current threshold and
Interesting.
get the $12 million off the books.
Yeah, but by that time, it's only going to be what?
I'm talking
8
now.
million?
I'm talking right now.
Oh, you're talking right now. Gotcha.
Why they would trade Nico?
So you're
Warner's.
saying they would just do it for pure money and that's it?
I think Ricketts would want them to do it for pure money.
Yeah.
I think what's the hell the Pobo?
What the hell's this?
He would try to find a value in it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Nico for. I'm just going to use the Giants as an example. I know they won't do this. It doesn't make sense unless they signed a pitcher. But let's say Nico Horner for Robbie Ray, a swapping of 1-year guys. But I'm using
I think Buster's going to hold on to the talent he's got, like the 1-year expiring contracts, like Robbie Ray, until some falling out happens. I think he's going to try to like weather the storm here, and that's kind of
Sports is equivocating. What is that?
the Dodgers
equivocating.
He is comparing them to a freaking designated terror organization, ISIS. Man, look at this, man.
Oh,
It's the league. It's the league insane. It's the league
insane. I would remove Dodgers and just put Manfred and company.
Yeah, there you go. Fuji goes with $2. Says thank you for a free group therapy session. Ain't that the damn truth?
No problem, Fuji.
Oh my God, this is just
Okay.
I don't know.
Apparently,
baseball is broken. Baseball is broken.
I see it.
I would say this. One thing I would add to the new CBA is every team minimum 2 big contracts on the books.
So I'm looking at this.
What's a big contract?
Like
what's
triple
the definition
digit,
of a big contract?
Like $120 million or more.
So I'm looking
So
at
$20 million a year, $30 million a year.
Minimum
Maybe.
2 of them on the books. Because there's a lot of teams that don't have that don't have those contracts on the books.
No, we're all playing Billy Ball and failing dramatically.
Oh,
my God. By the way, real quick,
the Rockies are one of them. The A's.
Here we go.
They just signed somebody. They're one of them.
For those of you who follow SF Gate, and if you guys follow Dave, who writes for SF Gate, he's a great follow on Twitter.
Oh, Dave.
The Giants got something the Dodgers don't have. How many theaters do the Dodgers have, huh? Come on now. Come on,
got
Dodger
a
fans.
curse of a theater.
Come on. How many theaters do you got?
Babe Ruth was traded for Nanette play. We got a couple of them.
Come on, Dodger fans. Wait, how many theaters you got? Come on.
I'm going to see Blade Runner. It's the first showing at Nanette for the Giants. Or first showing at the Grand for the Giants ownership group.
So, I don't mean to switch subjects here. I'm looking at the lineup that somebody sent me. I don't even
want to hear it. I want to see it. It's gonna be freaking insane.
It's the 27 Yankees.
It's a fucking all-star team. Come on, man. That's what it is. It's an all-star team.
All I will say is Kyle Tucker's been second.
Ohtani, Betts, Freeman, Tucker.
Yeah.
Don't forget Will Smith.
Not to mention Will Smith.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Not to mention Max Muncy.
Nah.
Not to mention
Yamamoto, Roki Sasaki, Blake
Yamamoto.
Well, Muncy's old. It wouldn't shock me that if Muncy retires after the season, like Kershaw did.
Well, I'm not hating on Muncy anymore. We threw it his head.
God, dude. This is freaking insane.
And they still, according to MLB Pipeline, they have the #1 ranked farm system in there.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
I'm like,
my friend.
Oh, crap. Please, you know what? Hey, MLB, you want to do the whole entire league a favor? God's honest truth. I'm looking at my camera.
So my friend from
Force the
New
Tigers
York
to trade
actually,
Tyler
like,
Skubal to the Mets.
Let
you
him
know
on
what's
talk
going to have
first
that?
and then
Hey,
talk.
I was just going to go there. I would not be surprised that the freaking
That's what
Dodgers
I
go
wanna
out
hear.
there and trade for freaking Skubal. I wouldn't be surprised, man.
I wouldn't
So-
either.
I
But
wouldn't be surprised. Skubal,
No.
you want to win a World Series? Hey, why not? Why not? I could totally see that. Did you see how far apart the Tigers and Skubal
Can you
are
imagine
in the
anyone
arbitration?
saying they had a dream
Hold on
of
one
winning
second.
a
Hold on
World
one second, Mike.
Series?
Hold on one second, Mike. Did you see how far they are in their arbitration? 19 compared to 32 million.
yes.
You're telling me if the Dodgers go out there and just dump their freaking entire farm system and they get Scuba, I could totally see that. I could totally see that.
By
Why
the
not?
way, I saw
Why
a
not?
tweet today from one of the Tigers reporters. He was reporting that now this could all come from the Tigers organization trying to save face with this, but this is the report I saw is that they were willing to go to 20 or 25 million, and that Boris said no, and hence why they filed for 19, and he filed for 32, and I'm like, I could see it, but I could also see the Tigers trying to save face because they know they were getting killed.
Yeah.
30 million in deferrals.
Yeah. 30 million in deferrals. There you go.
And by the way, folks, the Mets offer that I know was 4 years, 200 million. There was no deferrals. He would have been straight up getting 50 million a year.
So Eric, you're
Wow.
gonna find this hilarious. But my buddy from New York asked me like, what's even the point of watching baseball? Because we now know who's gonna win every single fucking year.
It's a fact.
That's the point of it all. That's the backbone of it. Like,
John Shea, he has a great tweet, by the way. Great tweet. John Shea writes for the San Francisco Standard, used to be for the Chronicle. Let's see what he had to say. It's a new one-team division. NL West, the Dodgers. The NL Rest, Giants, Padres, Diamondbacks, Rockies. Kind of sums it up.
yeah.
Kind of sums it up.
Oh, I got this. Katie Wu at 10-11. After signing Edwin Diaz in December, the Dodgers were open to signing Kyle Tucker, but to a shorter deal with a higher AAV. 4 weeks later, the reigning champs do exactly that.
So that was their plan all along.
That was their plan all along. Yeah.
And to think about the rumors they put out there in December that they want to trade Teoscar Hernandez to make room for Kyle Tucker. Well, you know what? Calling me stupid. What if they traded Teoscar Hernandez and cited Cody Bellinger?
We did kind of pay
yeah.
Blake Snell
Hold
to
on.
pitch there.
Hold on. This is great. Good old Big Nick Turturro. Let's see what he had to say.
You're fucking kidding me. Kyle Tucker to the Dodgers? I thought he was going to be a fucking Met. Of all things. What are we looking at? A three-peat now? You fucking pussy. What's going on? MLB, do something. Enough is enough. Boom!
It's the first time I heard him say anything positive about the Mets.
I love Mets fans.
Oh no, Turturro's a Yankee fan. He's a Yankee fan.
He's a big Yankee fan.
He's a Yankee fan.
Oh,
But it's the
Yankee
first
fan,
time I'm
okay.
surprised he used the Mets in a positive tone.
dude. Oh, he had a couple of drinks with him,
Whatever.
man. He had a couple of drinks with him. That was awesome, man. God! Ah.
But you know what?
Glenn is enjoying his night out in the town tonight because he heads back tomorrow night. So he's having a good time tonight. So I can't blame him.
What about? Oh, well, I wonder what Lou's doing.
Lou, oh my God, I don't know. Lou he might be busy too. Golly, man, this is just.
Man, yeah, I guarantee you, Glenn's first stop is Tommy Margaritas to down to hold.
Hey, and vintage. That's a great point. I mean, you still got to go and play games, right? You still got to go out and you got to play games. He says season is over before it started. What incentive is for the Giants to spend money now? You know,
The old adage, that's why they play the games.
That's what you got to
So
play the games.
I will say that.
Right? Yeah, that's a fact.
Eric.
You still got to play the games.
But
But that's hard, man. It's hard when you see that
That's tough.
lineup.
That's tough.
That's going to be absolutely freaking brutal. watching. And we got to, Armand, we got to face them like 13, 14 times, dude.
And by the way, the Dodgers
Eric,
last year in attendance were number 1 with 4 million. Get ready to have 5 million in it, or 4. I'll say 4.5.
Dude,
5 million. Think about this: Colorado Rockies, Miami Marlins, the White Sox, the bad teams that don't spend. When the Dodgers go to their stadiums, they're gonna have sold out crowds because everybody's gonna want to see the Dodgers lose to them. Even if the game's in June, May, who cares? Dodgers lost to the White Sox on a Wednesday night in July. Like these owners are gonna reap the benefits of the Dodgers coming into their stadium.
You know what? That's a good point. Yeah.
We're good.
Dynamic pricing. The prices are going to be through the roof.
So Eric, I'm not gonna lie. The city of Boston was having a great night celebrating Star. All of a sudden, they saw that Tucker was going to the Dodgers. My first initial thought was like, "Yep, Eric's going live about this, and he's gonna rant about this. You wait and watch."
Of course, that's what I do. Fuji, another $2. Thank you, sir. Third wild card spot is the goal for the next decade.
Okay.
Yeah, are we supposed to scout high school players for the next decade until Ohtani retires?
On Giants ownership. Dodgers are doing what they need to do to win. Giants are okay with 500.
Alfonso, I agree with your statement, but take out Giants ownership, and you basically could write that about most.
You could write in whoever. Yeah.
This is from Jim Duquette at 10:30. Mets offer to Tucker may have ended up higher than Soto's 51 million AAV, but it doesn't matter at this point. Likely pivot to Bellinger since he's still available after the Yankees are currently at a stalemate after 2.5 months of negotiation.
Yeah,
if I'm the Mets, if you're gonna pivot to Bellinger, 5 years, give him 35 million, give him an opt-out after. If he wants opt-outs after every year, go right ahead. Maybe it's an opt-out after 2, so you have him here for 2 years. Go right ahead.
This is tough, man.
I'm
Eric,
just so glad I'm just so glad my team's not in the National League.
You still got to face him, Justin.
Eric,
the balanced schedule. Every
I really
team plays
expected
each
us
other.
to sign Bellinger.
So, you can't say, "Oh, I'm glad I'm not in the National League." Every team plays each other now because of the stupid balanced schedule.
I know. What I meant.
What were you saying, Mike?
What I meant to say.
Just letting them talk.
Yep.
What I meant.
No, I was just saying.
Okay, maybe I should. No,
you guys are on cell phones here, a little bit delayed. Go ahead, Justin. Go for it, Justin.
What I should have said, Armand, because I did not mean to piss you off. Trust me, I did not. What I meant to say was, I'm just glad that my team doesn't have to face them 13 to 14 times a year.
That's true. But that's me too. I don't got to face them 13 times.
All right, Mike. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna argue that I thought that the Giants were only going after a Bellinger, top of the line as far as spending goes, all off season. But I'd still take him. But I can't even look at my team at this point. I got to look at the whole league and just say, this is getting an imbalance.
And
well, it's. I mean, John Shea said, with the NL, the NL West and then the rest, it's more like just they're there. He said their own division, they're their own damn league. They're in a totally different. They're at a totally
they're their
different
own
level.
planet.
They're in their own planet. And you know what? They're winning. Then they're winning. Oh.
We got 162 games to watch.
Crisis. He wants to know which NL West team will beat the Dodgers the most. The Padres, Giants, or neither. They're gonna die, dude. How many wins? How many wins?
Dodgers won 120 last year.
Hold on. This is all on paper, right? Because once the season starts, anything can happen with injuries, whatever. How many wins do you think you have the Dodgers at right now, as currently constructed?
With Tucker?
With Tucker.
120.
120 ain't that's not crazy talk. That is not crazy talk.
I'm gonna go. I'll say 115 for now because, like you said, Eric, what if they had Bo? What if they had Bellinger? Hell, can I say something? Think about this. What if they talk to Tyler? Hear me out. Hear me. This is going to be some crazy thinking. What if they talk to Tyler Glasnow to move to the bullpen and they sign Framber or Gallen?
Yeah, I could see that.
Or they trade for Skubal. Or they trade for Skubal.
Yeah. Nothing. Look, I'm telling you, we're sitting here talking some crazy ass shit right now, but I don't put it past the Dodgers to do that kind of stuff. Not one bit. I do not put it past the Dodgers to go out there and continue to do some more crazy shit because that's who they are, man. Who? I mean, we're sitting there joking around. Oh, Dodgers are probably going to sign Bo Bichette or Kyle Tucker, but they did it. It's not freaking. This isn't fiction. This is real, man.
I wonder if the Mets would have went to 5 years. Would have that changed? 5 years, let's say at $52 million a year, same opt-outs after year 2 and year 3. And the Mets didn't have deferrals, but let's say they had deferrals because the Mets have done deferrals in their history. The same amount of deferrals. Because you got the extra year instead of 4, it's a 5-year deal. I know, and trust me, I know the answer is the Dodgers could just add the extra year, but let's just say they stuck at 4 for $240. The Mets went 5 years.
I think personally that a player winds up playing where he gets paid the most, and that's kind of the bottom line on that. I think they all know each other's offers.
I'm just taking a look at Twitter real quick.
Okay.
I was gonna say
who else is on there tonight?
Everybody's gone live. Everybody gone.
Of course, every baseball channel known to man is live right now. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it, because this is just, it's insane. It's, I mean, look. Right?
Okay, so, oh, wait, crap.
Right, remember when the Mets signed Soto, right? No one was saying, oh, the Mets are automatically, they thought they'd be a playoff team, but no one said, oh, they're winning. Now we're to that point where it's just like, with the way the Dodgers are operating, they're winning a World Series in 2026, man.
And a lockout, and only a lockout is going to defeat them for not a 4-peat.
A 4-peat. The lockout is the only thing that will keep them from 4-peating.
So I got an update from Ken Rosenthal. This is about the deferrals. Net present value of Tucker's deal will be $57 million per season, beating Juan Soto's previous record by more than $6 million. Deferrals total $30 million, $10 million in each of the last 3 seasons. So because of the deferrals, he's making $57 and not $60 a year.
Right. Fuji donates another $2. Thank you, Fuji. Thanks for recommending Foul Territory. Yeah, that's awesome. I like Foul Territory is good stuff.
Yeah, you're welcome, Fuji. That has helped me become more informed about a lot of about the league. You see what Ken
Rosenthal said about the Cardinals and the Mariners? They seem likely where they may trade both Donovan and Nootbaar to Seattle.
Yeah,
I think the Giants should jump on that one, but whatever.
But here's my thing: like, if you go look at the Mariners roster, their outfield is set. They have like 4 right field. Like, they would have to trade either one of the
Giants should definitely jump on that.
They should. The Giants need an outfielder. They could use an upgrade at second base, right? Come on, that would be awesome.
The Mets need 2 outfielders.
Yeah. Giants fan 559 says elite players want to go to organizations that have the best chance to win, knowing that they'll get paid as well, and winning organizations spare no cost to get elite players. That's not who the San Francisco Giants are. Whew. Heroes, he's chiming in, saying the same thing. I'm seeing a lot of similarities here in what people have to say. Why even watch baseball at this point? That's what we're getting to, right? Right? This could have some blowback against the league for that.
Attendance will go down. I could see the attendance going down league-wide
because they're going to be like, "What's the point?"
Yeah. I know Mets fans that said they're not going to go to any games because of losing Diaz, Alonso, and trading away Nimmo. But now with this might hurt league-wide. You know, every team.
This is nuts, dude.
And all you could do is laugh that it's the Dodgers, but be pissed at the league that the rules are what the owners and the players union agreed to this in the CBA. The unlimited amount of deferrals. Now, Eric, I will say this. I disagreed with you that they would change the deferrals like months ago when you kept saying it. I'm like, no, it's not going to happen. I actually now think it's going to happen now because of this.
Yeah, that's the whole point. That's the reason why we're in this boat. If it wasn't for that ginormous freaking deferrals for Shohei Ohtani, the Dodgers aren't doing it. They might still go out and spin, but not like this.
No.
Come on, man. This is why I'm saying I think deferrals are going to have to get attacked for that simple fact that that's the reason why we're in where we're in right now. Otherwise, it would still, don't get me wrong. Like I said, the Dodgers are still going to spin, but it's not going to be so egregious.
No.
Hey guys, I'm lagging out pretty heavy. I'm gonna drop off so someone else can pop on.
Sounds good, Mike. Hey, thanks for popping on for a while. Appreciate you, buddy.
Take care, Mike.
All right, there was Mike Val, always in the chat. Appreciate him. Senior's asking, what did the Giants do long-term, short-term? That's a great question, dude. Long-term, the answer's already out there. The long-term answer is, hey, the Giants, they signed the two best position players. Well, number one prospect today, they signed him $5 million to Luis Hernandez. Again, there's a lot of hype around him, but we'll see how that pans out. Josar Gonzalez is another guy that's been hyped up. He would have been the number one if it wasn't for Roki Sasaki last year. He would have been the number one. The Giants are going to have the fourth pick in the draft, this upcoming amateur draft. So long term, yeah, they got some guys, right? I saw a lot of news today with the Giants with Keelan and Johnny Level. Giants got a shit ton of middle infield depth as far as in the farm, so to speak. But look, we're talking, that's long term, right? That's long term. In the short term, what are the Giants going to do? Lose. Look, that's what they're going to do. I just don't trust this rotation. The lineup I'm okay with, right? Would I like to have an extra bat? Absolutely, I would love to have an extra bat. But the lineup is okay. They got to, of course, work on runners in scoring position and all that stuff. But I think they'll be okay. It's the rotation from the very beginning. That is my concern with the San Francisco Giants. Armand, you have an exorbitant amount of experience and understanding that if you don't have the pitching, and even though you have a hell of a lineup, you ain't going to win. You saw it firsthand, front row seats, man.
Starters will not go past 4 innings.
And that's right. And that's a problem.
You're blowing out your bullpen. You're tiring out your bullpen day after day.
You're blowing up your bullpen.
Guys going with this day and age of throwing high velocity, guys can't go back to back.
Right. Exactly. Fuji, another $2. Thank you, Fuji. Tomorrow the Giants announce a deal with Scherzer or Verlander. Don't even do it. I'm telling you something right now. Oh, Justin, you got to head off too, buddy? I just saw your private.
Yeah, I'm lagging just like Mike is.
Okay, no worries, man. Hey, Justin, thanks for popping on for a while, man. I appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah, no
worries. Be well. All right, there was Justin. He popped in for a little bit. Again, that's a dedicated listener here on Giant Sports Talk Live in Massachusetts, of all places. So, yeah, we appreciate Okay, Justin.
Now the deferrals are trending.
Nope, lagging out. Of course they are, man. This is what I've been saying. I don't know why the Giants haven't taken advantage of it. Granted, it does. The player has to approve it, right? Don't get me wrong. But if you offer him enough money, well, you can do that.
So this is an update. Per Jim Duquette, the Mets' final offer was 4 years, $220. So $55 million a year. And they probably. So they were willing to go to 55.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. Here, let me show you this real quick from Jim Bowden. I think that's his name, right?
Yeah, I nicknamed
I
him
don't care.
Bowden's bullshit.
Yeah, I don't care for him, but he's not wrong in this. It's probably the tip of the iceberg that's going to change everything going forward for the entire industry. Talking MLB. What the Dodgers are doing will likely lead to a work stoppage or, at the very least, a salary floor and cap. I don't know about the cap. But no, there's definitely. I mean, everyone's been saying it ever since this deal has been announced. Baseball's broken. Dodgers have broken baseball. Whatever you want to say, and look, we've seen it in a bunch of comments in the chat there talking about that very thing. Is like a lot of these guys are going to be turned off on baseball, and I can't blame them. Fuji, another $2. LA trade for Scuba realistic, or does MLB step in? They may step in for that one. I didn't even think about that. I've brought that up before in the past because MLB has to approve those.
I wonder. They might. Like I said, Eric, I wonder if the other owners are going to have some sort of private meeting that's never talked about until like 5-10 years from now.
Yeah.
That says to the Tigers or to the Brewers, you don't trade those guys to the Dodgers. Trade them to the Mets. Trade them to the Phillies. Trade them to anybody else, and that's willing to pay them.
Yeah.
That's let them get extended. Who cares about free agency? Because you know the players might not want to sign in November of this year.
Right.
No.
No, you're not wrong, man. Gosh dang it. Well, guys, I'm going to get the hell out of here. Armand, hey, thanks for popping off for a while, man.
No problem.
I wish it was one of our clubs. But what are you going to do?
Think about my idea, mate. Lou, Glenn, and me. Ideas to help MLB. Not just the off season, but because I have a couple of ideas, whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. That'd be a good topic, especially when it gets a little bit slower during spring training and all. All right, cool, man.
Good night. Good night, everybody.
Take it easy, Armand. All right, there is our good buddy Armand in New Jersey. Big Mets fan, but he's a baseball fan. That's what's important. Guys, thanks for hanging out here for about an hour, or right at an hour. Again, Dodgers sign Kyle Tucker, 4 years, $240 million. Opt-outs in year 2 and 3. $30 million worth of deferrals. Unbelievable. Anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate the dedication coming on here and talking about this. It's a tough day for the San Francisco Giants fans. Again, Dodgers are our rivals. And I said it earlier, that chasm has greatly increased with the signing of Kyle Tucker. And again, would not be surprised if the Dodgers are not done. Would not be surprised at all. And you know what? Hey, if you guys want to feel better, I got the answer for you. All right, don't forget to go visit Tommy's Mexican, where you guys go get the world famous Tommy margarita, and I also serve some fantastic food. Great people, guys. You won't be disappointed if you go visit Tommy's Mexican. All right, guys, I'm out of here. We'll see you tomorrow night, and I'm sure we'll talk more about this with Lou. I don't know if Glenn's going to be able to join us. He'll be flying back tomorrow, so he may not be with us tomorrow, but Lou will be with us. So, guys, be good, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Woo!
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.